Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while. It's today, April 27th, and my goal is to get this video out before the end of the day. So hopefully everything will render properly and I can get this out. So I have been trying to crunch some numbers based on everything that's happened in the past month, and I think I finally have some kind of clear goal in mind. So I tried really hard to keep track of when I spent money, when I didn't spend money. Did I do unbudgeted or budgeted spending? Because the money comes out on a different day than it actually does. So I think for next month, we're not going to worry about logistically whether or not I spent money. I'm just going to worry about, I'll decide. I don't know. I keep flip-flopping back and forth between like, did I spend the money? Did I not spend the money? Was it budgeted? Was it unbudgeted? What if there's a unbudgeted expense on a budgeted day? I don't know. But when you see my actual expenses, you'll see I'm actually within my budget. So at the month start, I had $900.08. I did end up counting my cash. It's $121. And I did, one thing I did decide to do, because I have so many coins, I decided, one of my expenses actually, I finally bought coin wrappers. I've always wanted to roll coins and I never actually rolled them. So I'm just storing them here in this solo cup. So I've got some 50 cents. I have tons of quarters and like way more than I thought I did. I have $30 in quarters, guys. Like this is ridiculous. And this is money that I've had for years and years and years and years. And what's crazy to me is I still have more coins that I just have in these clear cups. And I'm so close to making almost another roll of coins. For my dimes, I need 70 cents. And for my nickels, I'd need 30 cents worth of nickels and 70 cents worth of dimes. So 7 dimes and 6 nickels is what I'm missing. And even though I have the change available, like as a total, I don't have it in those denominations. So I just think it's interesting, like how much I've been holding on to versus like it just sitting here. It's literally been sitting with me for years. But I'm really excited. My bank does take rolled coins. My credit union does. So I need to set up an appointment with them so I can deposit the change and then I can apply that to like a sinking fund or something. So yeah, so this is where I'm at for April. For my expense tracker, so these are all of my expenses so far in my bill pay account with my online bank. And the only unbudgeted expense really was, in this particular account, was a Kindle book. It was a 99 cents book, and it's about gardening, and I really want to get more into that. So I saw it was 99 cents for the Kindle, so I decided I was going to get it. And it was $1.06 with tax. And that's it. Everything else was a planned expense. So my job was furloughed at the end of March. I did get the stimulus. I did get $1,200 because I think last year total from my job I made like just under $8,000 for my part-time job. So I think because of that I was within that first round of people that got their stimulus checks. And then What else did I do? There's something else I could have sworn. Another, I don't think it was here. I have been getting some unemployment. So for me, my current weekly unemployment is $85. So plus the additional $600 from the government. So I get $685 a week until they decide I don't get it anymore. But some of that money I've been putting into my credit union, and then 1 week it didn't come to the credit union. They actually sent me a paper check. So that money I put into my like income tracker or income account with my online bank. And it retrospectively thinking now I should have put that into my bill pay account. So that way I could have just like put it into my debt immediately. So now I have to wait for this week to come in so I can put it into this account and then pay my credit card bill. So there's a lot of like weird math going on here. So I just like took a separate sheet of paper and taped it in to make sure that these numbers match my my actual account. So on this side, I have my Chase Rewards card. I started with $0. My therapist was $150, so I transferred in $150 to pay my account for my medical account. These were the coin wrappers I got from eBay. They were $4.28. It was a miscellaneous spending, definitely unplanned. And then I did decide to start getting vitamins. A couple of years ago, I used Halo Beauty, the like nail, it's like a biotin mix, basically. But I remember when I used it, I had the strongest nails I've ever had, ever. And my nails are super weak and they're very brittle, and my nail beds are terrible, and I'm glad that it doesn't really pick up that much on camera. But I really want to have like nicer nails, stronger nails. I'm not really using it for like stronger hair because I did just finish getting laser hair removal, so I'm hoping that it's not gonna like jumpstart any hair growth because that's not why I want it. I just want it mostly for like skin and nails. So we'll see how that goes. I did sign up for the subscription, but I signed up for one subscription and a bottle of the product. So it came out to $75.90 total, and I'm just paying this off today. I just transferred the money over so I could pay it. And the actual subscription is going to be like $39, I think, a month. So what was originally my miscellaneous spending of maybe like $120, $150, I'm going to be lowering that to between $90 and $100 once everything gets back to normal, and take that money out of the like miscellaneous spending, because I'm hoping that by taking some kind of a vitamin, it will give me like more energy overall. And being quarantined has made me feel, I guess, like more lethargic than normal. So yeah, that's where that is. And for my credit union, I feel like there's just all kind of mess here. I'm so used to, in my Ally account with my bill pay, the money comes in and out automatically and it's very fast. But with my credit union, it takes like 3 days for the money to turn around. I guess here it's really like 2 days, but it feels like forever. Where like I'll make a payment and it literally takes days before it comes out of the actual account. So this one I have to remember, I made the payment to come out on Friday. It's still trying to transfer out of the account today. Today is Monday, so technically we're on day 2, but at least now it's showing as pending transfer to the card out. We'll see how long that takes. For cash, I haven't spent any money in cash because I haven't really left the house. And when I have, my boyfriend's been buying all my groceries, or all our groceries. They're not really just mine. And what else? This is for 2 weeks of unemployment. And this was money that I transferred over because I saw, like, I got an email notification that said my account was in the negative by 218, and I didn't realize it was like just confirming that the money had been taken out. So I panicked and I sent $250 over to this account. So I've been trying to like balance out my math, how much I need to spend now from each account to pay off this one card that I'm trying to pay off as fast as I can. My notes for the month so far: stimulus should be deposited on the 15th. It was. Finally got to file for unemployment. I need to buy contacts again. I need an expense tracker for each account. I rolled some coins. I need to use as much money as I can from my unemployment and stimulus to pay off my Discover card. My May goal is to pay off the Discover card. My sister's bachelorette party was canceled, so that was a super bummer. But I'm going to use that money to pay off, put back into the credit card, basically. The flight was canceled, but I did cancel the flight, but I don't get that money back. It goes back as credit. So I need to find something to do with that flight credit, basically. So that's what I realized. I'm not going to go back to my Chase card. Or here, I realized it on the 24th. And then I did end up writing out an April budget for the month, because even though I have it all on the calendar, I still like to see it visually, I realized. And so that way I could just literally check off what had been paid. And I put some money down for contacts. I haven't actually bought the contacts yet. I'm still thinking about it. And since we're so close to the end of the month, I may leave it for May. I've just been wearing my glasses since I've been at home. And that's been fine. For miscellaneous, I put $50, and of the $50, I think I've spent $6 from the miscellaneous, because I bought the coin wrappers that were like $4.50, and then the ebook. So I don't even think it's been $6. I think it's been a little over $5 that I have spent from my miscellaneous fund. So I'm really, really proud of myself for that. And if I can make it the next 3 days, today included, or I guess 3 days, so 28, 29, and 30, without buying any clothes, I can officially say I've made it 60, I guess 61, over 61 days without buying any clothes, which is a really big accomplishment for me. The last time I bought clothing was in February, and it was a pair of shorts. May. We're not in May yet. What I was thinking was, so that's my April budget. The other thing that I just wanted to quickly, I guess it's not really that quickly, review is, let me see if I can find a blank sheet of paper. Let's see. Okay, blank sheet of paper. Let's get a pen that actually works. I've been trying to use this pen because I'm trying to like just finish the things that I have, but sometimes when I write, it doesn't really write very well. No, of course it doesn't want to do it. The ink starts like here. There's like hardly any ink left in this pen, and I'm having trouble writing it at this point. So I'm thinking maybe I should just throw it out, and I don't know why I'm struggling so much to throw it away, but I am. So a pen that works. Okay. So today, April 27th, I think I've said that like 5 times. My Discover card has $39,000 in it. when I started the month, let's see, where's my month start? Maybe I should do it that way. My month start, 5/22/2. Let's start over. My Discover card at the start of April was 5/2/2/2. I paid, it's 5, right? Is that how that works? Okay, so let's see if I can get this math right. So at the start of the month, so this is for my Discover card, it was 5/2/2/2. On the 8th, I paid 103.19 because that was my minimum payment. I'm going to just put this in front of me on the calculator on my computer so I can make sure all my numbers are correct. Again. And that left me with 518.81. On the 22nd, I paid 218.81, I think it was. Yeah, 218.81, because I hate when there's like change there. It's like, why? Get rid of it. And that left me at 218, whoops, not 21, 218.81, 4,900. And then on the 24th, I paid $1,000 from my unemployment. Now I'm at 3,900 on my Discover card. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave my month right now exactly as it is. And then based on the money that I had or didn't have, so I have basically money from two accounts. I have my credit union where I got $1,370, and then I have my Ally where I had the $1,200 from my stimulus plus $685. But because I panicked and I sent $250 over to my credit union, it's really like this, plus $250. So my total on both sides is 1370 plus 250 is 1620. And then I have 1200 plus 685 plus 250. No, not plus 250, minus 250. That is 1885. Okay. And then, is there an and then? Oh, and then I have minus 1,000 because I already spent 1,000 from here, plus the 218. So it should really be minus 1218. I'll just leave the change alone so it's even. So I have 1620 minus 1218. That gives me 402. So I still have to subtract $402 from my credit union, which will give me minus 402. And that'll leave me at 49.98 minus my Ally, which is 1880. Whoops. When I can't see, I typed in funny numbers. 1885. And that gives me 1613. I have the money coming out for what? Oh, I have week 4 of unemployment that is coming. I don't know what account it's going into. but it's going to be $685. So minus $685, and that gives me $928. So what I was thinking was, at some point, I'm also going to be getting back another small sum of money. It's probably a big sum, which is from the hotel from the bachelorette party, which was $302. So eventually when I get that back, so I'll have 928 minus 302, and that gives me 626. And then, oh man, and then keep saying and then what? My goal was, I already did my bills for May to figure out how much money I need for May, and it comes out to about $900. It's a little under 900 because I already paid my Discover card and my Chase card ahead of time, so I still have to pay my Barclay card. Ignore this text down below. So what I was thinking was, I need to come up with $626 before July so I can pay off this card. So from my credit union, because I have to have some cash, not cash, but I need to have some money still in my bank account. In case that I don't get a 5th week of unemployment, my idea was I could take, because I'll have basically $49. Is it 49? I think it's like $49 left in my credit union. So from my credit union, I could take $26, let's say, and that leaves me with $600. And then from my income, if I work really hard and I don't spend as much miscellaneous money in May, I could potentially set aside, let's see, let's say for miscellaneous, I have budgeted right now $50, but let's say I don't spend that $50 and I spend $10, so that gives me $40, and I have $515 left in my income account. So 40 plus 515 still doesn't give me 600, but it gets me really close. So I'm gonna see if I can find any like online anything that I can do between May and June, let's say, to come up with that money. And that way I don't have to pay the interest that's accruing on my Discover card. So I'll put a question mark for this because I don't know what it is, but I really want it to be 0. And probably by end of May is where this will come, or this will be. I'm also trying to sell some clothes on like Mercari. Not doing very well with that, but we'll see. We'll see how far I can get with it. And then with my rolled coins, now thinking about it, I was going to put it towards the new expansion for World of Warcraft because I absolutely love that game. But how much money is this? It's $37 in rolled coins that I have. So let's say 600 minus, let's say 40 for miscellaneous and 37. I am getting some cash back from Mercari, which is like 23. It's coins. So what is that? 40 plus 37 plus 23 is 100. So now I just need $500. And if I have 515 in my income account, then that leaves me with $15 for June. And then I'll be able to pay off my Discover card. So wish me luck, because I'm probably going to need it. But my goal, let's put it out there, by March 31st, I will be down to 2 credit cards because I will have paid off my Discover card. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I try and figure out this math. And yeah, hopefully everything works out and you are all staying safe.